Hello everyone, welcome to another last Epoch build video. I've been doing some leveling runs for Rogue recently and decided to share the build order that I settled on for running through the campaign at a good speed. Our goal is to get to 9 skill points in Shift and about the same number of points in Umbral Blades. Then there's some simple synergy between the two skills we can use to carry us through to Monoliths, where this guide ends. I recommend picking up Puncture and Acid Flask as your first two skills and taking the Bleed Chance and Poison Chance nodes respectively, and rely on stacking ailments in AoEs to get through the first few areas of the game until we hit level 16 and we can pick up Umbral Blades. As soon as we've hit level 16 we're going to despecialize those skills that we've already taken, and instead we're going to take the Umbral Blades skill and Shift skill. We want to pick up gear with chance to bleed on hit on it. In terms of uniques, Thornslinger works great for this if you have a spare one lying around. It's pretty common unique. The reason for this is it allows us to stack up a lot of bleed against bosses, allowing us to kill them fairly quickly and from a relatively safe distance. Other damaging ailments like Poison and Ignite are also valuable and work. Umbral Blades is a combo skill where you throw blades out 2 or 3 times if you have the skill node, and then the skill changes, and when you press the button it recalls all the blades. This can be a bit awkward at first, but when you've got into the rhythm of it can actually feel really rewarding. It's important to note the skill has about a 5-second time window. You can execute the next part of the combo anytime within this window. This is important because there's no limit to how far the blades are when they're recalled. The idea with leveling with Umbral Blades is we run past mob packs and scatter them behind us as we go. As long as we're pressing the skill within around 5 to 6 seconds, we keep the combo active, and then once we've thrown out all of the blades, we pull them all to us and kill as many mobs as possible that are trailing behind us as we're running. You're unlikely to murder everything with this, like Spirit Plague, but I felt like I really didn't fall too behind on experience during the campaign. I like to take the additional damage nodes and third throw node on Umbral Blades first. The reason for this is it's very mana efficient, because Umbral Blades only charges you mana for the first throw, so you're getting more value for mana spent this way. And secondly, the third throw is also 4 blades, the same as the second, so instead of throwing 2, 4, then 2, then 4, you're throwing 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4. And it's much easier to stack up ailments on bosses this way, because you're recalling at least 10 blades at a time, instead of 6. With Shift, we want to get to the critical opening node ASAP. Then we'll throw out all our Umbral Blades, and just before the recall, we will shift and position ourselves carefully so that when all the blades return in a cone-like pattern, they'll all go through as many mobs as possible. Then on this recall, all our blades are going to crit, and they're all going to pick up the bleed duration and penetration from the nodes on the Shift tree. There is a node to autocast the recall on Shift, but I don't recommend it, because sometimes it's worth taking those extra 2 seconds to position behind a rare mob so that you just one-shot it, as all the blades inevitably have to cross through the mob. This simple skill tree synergy is really powerful in the early game, and you should have no problem in terms of damage for getting through to Monoliths with minimal gear investment. Once you've got those critical nodes out of the way, we can finish off the bleed nodes on the Shift tree, pick up more blades and bleed chance from Umbral Blades. It doesn't really matter as long as you're picking something that makes sense for this existing synergy. It's very potent as it is. Let's take a quick look at our passive tree, just so that you have some idea of what to go for, but it doesn't really matter. I play on hardcore, so I'm always prioritizing the defensives, so things like dex health, dodge rating. This node's pretty good for guaranteed bleed stacks, getting glancing blows. It's all defensive layers is what I really look for when I'm leveling the build. And you may be going bladedancer, you may be going marksman, but just pick up HP. Really, and failing that, if there's no HP to get something that synergizes, get throwing attack damage, get bleed chance, get physical damage. And that's it for this video. I hope that next time you're leveling a rogue, this advice is helpful for you, and thank you very much to everyone subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's a brand new channel, so These subscriptions are super valuable to me. I do appreciate every single one that comes through. Other than that, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.